Baruch haba, and welcome to another Alef Tav treasure. This one is in Numbers 19, and the verse we're going to look at specifically is verse 9. And feel free to help me with this one. I kind of avoided this one because it was so rich that well, you'll see. But if you have any comments, feel free to leave them at the, in the comments section. So, the verse in the Torah actually reads, we're in Numbers 19, verse 9. Then a man who is clean shall gather up the Alef Tav ashes of the heifer and store them outside the camp in a clean place, and they shall be kept for the congregation of the children of Israel. For the water of purification, it is for purifying from sin. Alright, here's the verse in Hebrew. The Asaf, which means, and he will gather, maybe it'll be easier to see on this. The Asaf, and he will gather, who will gather, Ish, the man, what kind of man? Tahor, a clean or pure man. So, and he will gather the Ish Tahor, Alef Tav, heifer, which is ashes, ha-para, or the heifer. Alright. What I'm not sure about is the Alef Tav, or Yeshua, is he the one who will gather the ashes, the pure, clean man who will gather the ashes, or is he representative of the ashes of the heifer? Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to go to John chapter 2 and verse 6. Remember the story of Yeshua and his mother going to the wedding in Cana of Galilee, and they ran out of wine. Well, Yeshua's mom, she was like, you need to fix this situation. And he was like, I'm not ready. He's like, woman, what does your concern have to do with me? My hour has not yet come, in verse 4. Well, in verse 6 it says, now there were set there 6 waterpots of stone, according to the manner of purification of the Jews, containing 20 or 30 gallons apiece. That's a lot of water, but these stone water pots are what they would have the ashes of the heifer in, mixed with water. And this water is what you would use to become clean if you were unclean. The priests would use this water pot in these 20 or 30 gallon jugs, because it was mixed with the ashes of the heifer. I don't know if I'm explaining that right. I mean, I know it's right, but I don't know if I'm explaining it well. And let's remember that wine is symbolic of blood, right? And so in these water pots, Yeshua substitutes, I don't know if that's the right word or not, but he substitutes this heifer water with wine. Is he changing, or is he substituting his blood, which wine represents, with the water of purification from the heifers? Because we know that his blood cleanses us from sin. And the water in these water pots were meant to cleanse from sin. Hope I am explaining that well enough for you to understand. But this Alef Tav treasure is in this week's Torah portion, so that's one reason why I wanted to get this in there. But if you have any comments, suggestions, whatever, feel free to comment down below. All right, this is Yeshua, either as the clean or pure man who gathers the ashes, or he is, exchanging the ashes of the heifer with his blood in the stone water pots. Thanks for joining us, and Lahidra Ode. See you later, and Shavua Tov. Have a blessed week.